And then what about Brock Boeser? I mean, I know we talked about it earlier in the year when you were on the show about how, he's an unrestricted free agent at the end of the year. It doesn't seem like they're going to talk about contract during the season, want to let it play out. There's been, look, the Devils we know need goal scoring. Brock Boeser seems to be a name they've been linked to, but that, again, the Canucks need scoring too. And why move a guy like that off your team when other guys aren't producing?
He seems to have been impacted by all this. He's pointless in his last three games. He's like a -4 during that little stretch since this PD thing or since the JT thing became a reality. He's a pretty expensive ticket at the moment, and that's a kind of a separate issue. Is do you unload the UFA prior to the trade deadline? Here's the dilemma. Here's kind of the catch. The Western Conference is so weak below the two teams presently competing for that second wildcard spot. Right now, it's a two-team race, Calgary, Vancouver. I mean, Utah's kind of maybe the next closest. Anaheim, Seattle, San Jose, Chicago. I mean, forget it. None of these teams are scaring anybody. Um, I, they basically have to beat the Calgary Flames to get in the playoffs right now. So as they get through this Four Nations break, they'll reevaluate, and then they have to decide. Well, can we beat the Calgary Flames? Can we catch up to the Calgary Flames? They're a point behind, 2 points behind. They play them one more time head to head on March 12th. If they think they can, then how do they approach it in terms of making moves? If they think they can't, then probably Brock Boeser goes. I mean, he's having last year he had 40 goals. This year he has 16 in 45 games. He has 33 points. So that's really the crux, is the fact the Western Conference is so piss poor in terms of depth in the standings that I don't want to say it makes the decision harder. It just makes it a little more. It actually kind of makes it easier because you
Yeah,
really have to focus on Calgary. Avalanche are kind of running away a little bit with that first wild card spot. The Kings are, I guess, a factor in the third position of the Pacific. They're only 3 points ahead of the Canucks, but they have two games in hand and they're pretty consistent. So
yeah, that definitely